The twists and turns of Stephen Hunter's review of The Mummy are enough to confuse anyone. It's like riding a roller coaster designed by someone with ADD. Hey guys, if it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell right next to it. Now let's see what this dumb critic had to say. See, it's not really a mummy movie. What it is, it's a bald guy movie. Bald guy movie. So every Die Hard movie, or every Fast and the Furious movie, or Philadelphia? Here are the rules. Mummy movies have a slow walking, rotting, undead cadaver stumbling around, crushing people. Mummies are stealthy, not fast. You never see a mummy run. Rotting linen bandages by the mile are mandatory. I heard the Olsen twins are really mean. and rotten linen bandages. They have a clothing line. It works. Mummy movie. On the other hand, bald guy movies have some sleek, oily grief merchant intimidating with the strength of his glare and the crown of his dome, and then he usually strangles people. I don't know why, your bald guy is usually a strangler. I can't really think of a lot of bald strangling movies. Does Darth Vader's forced throat choking thing count? Because he was bald. You're right! Huh. No way. That's what you find in the all but mummyless mummy. Almost no mummies, one very large bald guy. It's like someone's last minute trying to buy a Halloween costume. Yeah, we're all out of mummies. You got a very large bald guy. It's a nondescript costume, but I think it'll work. Still, it's difficult to hold this against Universal Studios. How well would you expect a movie called Bald Guy to do? Probably really well. There have been really weird movie names that you wouldn't expect would even be a movie. Not that it did well, but there's a movie called The Human Stain. Someone decided to make that. Knockaround Guys is the name of a movie. I don't think it all that much matters, as long as the movie looks cool. Or as long as Paul Giamatti, Steve Buscemi, or Philip Seymour Hoffman, rest in peace, is in one of the movies. These people are not in business to lose money. And anyway, most of the last half of the movie has nothing to do with either bald guys or mummies, but with that first-person shooter game called Doom. I don't know what you mean. But I do know that The Rock was in Doom, and The Rock was also the Scorpion King, and The Rock was also the Scorpion King in the sequel to The Mummy, but he wasn't in this one. So again, I don't know what you mean. It's simply an invitation to watch Brendan Fraser blast dusty, smoky holes and shambling apparitions as they come at him in a cellar-like Egyptian treasure chamber. Yup. Anytime Brendan Fraser is in anything, it is an invitation for something dumb. But it's something that we all want. In Encino Man, it's an invitation for you to see him act like a caveman. That's literally it. Like, you don't care about anything else. Every movie he's in is an invitation, an excuse for Brendan Fraser to be in a movie doing something. He's built an entire career out of it, and we keep going. The movie is fast and furious, shallow, empty, casually— Fast and Furious? That's a bald guy movie. Shallow, empty, casually racist. The hell is casually racist? Oh hey, how's it going? I hate Asian people. It certainly lacks the grandeur of the original 1932, which starred the great Boris Karloff. This one appears to star Mr. Clean. Oh good. So based on you complaining on its lack of linen bandages, you would have preferred Charmin over Mr. Clean. One of those fucking bears that talk about poop in normal everyday family conversations. No bald guys. Bring me the poop bears! Our mummy is the South African actor Arnold Vosloo, playing the Egyptian priest Imhotep. He's trysting with his love lady, who happens to be Pharaoh's mistress. Pharaoh is not happy, and when he confronts the priest and the babe, they kill him. The Priest and the Babe. They should have just called the movie The Priest and the Babe. That's perfect. Actually, no, you shouldn't do that. That means a totally way more wrong thing. Anyone ever seen Doubt? Hey, how's it going? I hate Mexicans. Priest escapes. Babe kills self. Priest steals body. Repairs to City of the Dead to reawaken her so they can get it on. Did somebody order a resurrection with extra sausage? Or penis? Wrinkle. If he is awakened, some mumbo jumbo has to be spoken at the right time in the right sequence as recorded in the Book of the Dead. He becomes all powerful. Why? Ancient Egyptian wisdom says if he doesn't awaken, the movie won't open big in malls from Bangor to Albuquerque. Just like the shortest movie ever. Ah, didn't wake up. We're cool. Roll credits. Enough plot, which hardly matters anyhow. Yeah, that's not important in a movie at all. The gist of it is that soon we are in the Egypt of 1926, where Yank soldier of fortune Rick O'Connell teams with the English brosy team of Evelyn, Rachel Weisz, and Jonathan, John Hannah, in an attempt to reach the city of the dead and recover the Book of the Dead, as well as the treasure. But enough about plot. Even though I'm telling the whole plot. Alas, there's another crew of treasure hunters about. Friendly competitors whose one defining characteristic is that they have very square faces. But enough about plot, because it's not important. So we're gonna stop talking about plot at some point. It's gonna happen eventually. Occasionally noticeable in the deep background are plenty of dusky third worlders whose duty is to die screaming in a variety of colorful ways in order to advance the plot. So in order to move to the next scene, I think we just kill hundreds of poor brown people. What is an American adventure movie, or for that matter, an American adventure, without a cast of thousands of dying out of focus? How'd you get deep? This whole thing was so stupid, and then you just got like really deep at the end. Way to give me a little twist there, M. Night. It's all bang, bang, bang with a comic subtext. Big American Fraser is stupid but brave. Wily bro Hannah is smart but a coward. Big-eyed babe Weisz is sexy but klutzy. Just how I like them. Nothing like a sexy girl who just keeps knocking crap over. I just want a girl who can look hot in a cocktail dress, but walks like a newborn deer on Vicodin. And whenever they can't figure out what to do in the adventure movie, they kill a lot of people. Weird. An action movie. Huh. In fact, though The Mummy probably hopes to be associated with classy camp thrillers like Raiders of the Lost Ark, its unbearably high body count among the world's people of non-white color compels its entry in a lesser genre, which might be called, however clumsily, attempted old-fashioned films that foundered on their flagrant disregard for human life. Well, I mean, in the case of Indiana Jones, they were Nazis, so that just like immediately made it okay. And in the case of this movie, isn't it like an evil mummy that's killing everybody? Or bald guy, or whatever the hell you want to call it? It's not like Brendan Fraser was walking up to small African children and going, poof, like, this is not the movie that we watched. Thank God. Because that is not why we go see Brendan Fraser movies. In its shallow way, The Mummy amuses as it bustles along, littering the sand with the dead in pursuit of gold. Nearly everybody dies, even in the end, some white people. Your review's starting to sound casually racist. As long as some white people died. But where the original, one of the great trio of spooky, splendid horrors of the 30s with Frankenstein and Dracula, offered stealthy horror and the power of the imagination, this Mum is only selling the latest in computer morphing techniques. Oh mummy, poor mummy, Universal's hung you in the closet and I'm feeling so crummy. I am so confused by the tone of this review. It starts out stupid, and then it like tries to be poignant, and then you end with a crap poem. I don't know what just happened. The tone of The Mummy is literally better than the tone of your review, and the tone of The Mummy isn't that great. I'm gonna have to ask my klutzy girlfriend for some Vicodin after this. So you guys let us know down in the comments what movie we should do next. Also, you can click on another video of ours right on the screen. If it's your first time, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and until we see you next time, geek out and game on.